It's Jeremy Vinup with J&J Power Sports, and we are back with our White Lightning scooter build. And what we've done so far, if you haven't seen the other videos, we've taken a brand new 49cc scooter, and we've tested it bone stock in 3 separate things. We've done a hill pull with it, we've done an overall top speed, and we also did a 60-foot time, and we recorded all that data. We'll get a video shot with all that data in it here shortly and get it out to you. But what we're doing today is we're doing the first step of the modification of this scooter. So the first step is going to be bolting on the high-performance speed pack we sell at J&J Power Sports. So what does the speed pack consist of? So what we have here, this is our high Superflow carburetor. From J&J Power Sports is basically what it is. It's a high performance carburetor that we have. The other thing we have is our aftermarket filter, and finally we have our racing coil and also our racing CDI. I don't know if you can see this in the video, but the CDI that is currently in the picture on the website is a lot larger than this CDI. It's just a stock photo. The CDI you would get if you order this package is going to be a lot smaller. It actually is the same size as the stock CDI. The performance and everything is exactly the same. The one thing we just upgraded to this CDI because it was so much easier to install. It fits in the stock sleeve, in your scooter, and you didn't have to, do any kind of weird stuff with zip ties and stuff to hold that larger CDI in place. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get the camera set up and everything, and we'll show you how to bolt on this high performance speed pack. I mean, it's so simple. The only tools you're really going to need is you'll need like a ratchet set with possibly an extension, an 8mm or a 10mm socket, just depending on what your scooter has. You'll also need a Phillips head screwdriver. Other than that, that's about all the parts you're really going to need. It's so simple to do. There's no need to take this to a mechanic and have him charge you 50, 60 bucks to bolt this stuff in when you can do it right there at your house for probably, less than 30 minutes or so. So we'll get the camera set up and we'll go ahead and show you how to bolt on this speed pack. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do when I'm installing the speed pack is I'm going to go ahead and install the CDI. It's way down here in the bottom. So the first thing you just need to do, all you need to do is just hook it up, and you really can't hook this up wrong. It just won't allow you to do it. So just push it in there, make sure you hear, they click in there good. There's a little bit of a plastic tab on there that makes them lock in, and then the only thing you need to do is just slide that sleeve down over this piece of metal that is welded to the bottom of the scooter frame. So you can do is just get that in there like so, and that's how you install the CDI. Super duper simple, not tough to do. So next thing I'll do is I'll go ahead and install the racing coil. So what I want to do here is I'm going to go ahead and install it up here. Just going to slide the coil boot inside of there so it attaches on the spark plug. What you'll hear is it like kind of click in there the way the spark plug goes, and then I'm just going to run this up underneath of here. I'll put some new zip ties and everything when we're done, and we'll go ahead and get this connected. So just remember, when you're doing this, you're going to want to do the green to the green and do the black to the black. Make sure you slide these little boots back over top of it if your scooter has them. That way, just kind of protect it. Everything, the water will get in there or anything like that, and you won't have any short circuits. So go ahead and put the boot on there. Then we'll go ahead and just attach it back out here on the frame with our bolt. So we got that. We're almost completely done here. Next thing we're going to do is bolt up the Superflow carburetor. Now on this, as you can see in the video, I've already went ahead and put on the aftermarket filter. It's just easier to do for me. Just keep the carburetor out and everything, and just go ahead and do it outside of the scooter. So what you're going to want to do is drop your drain and everything down here. You can do it on the inside here, because it's going to bolt down right down into there. And next thing we're going to do, we're just going to push, just kind of make sure your wires and everything are out of the way. And go ahead and hook it up. All you do is just push it in there, and you'll hear it click in there. It's got a couple ridges on there, so just kind of push it in there as best you can. Snug it up in there. Don't be afraid to push on it a little bit. Now to attach it, all you need to do is just tighten this screw back up. Just snug it down good, and it's not going to go anywhere. Go ahead and keep tightening it down a little bit more. Just want to make sure it's not going to loosen up or anything. And it's in there pretty good. So that's pretty much it. We're going to go ahead and hook up our, I'll go back in and pretty this up a little bit here after a bit. But all you do is you go in and hook into your electric choke into the system. We'll rerun this wire, put another zip tie on it and everything. And but that's pretty much it. That's all you really have to do to hook up the speed pack. There's not a whole lot to it. Again, I think it sounds a little bit more intimidating than what it is. But all you do is bolt it up. We'll hook up our fuel line back to the carburetor, and that's pretty much it. So this is Jeremy Vinup with J&J Power Sports. Hope you got some value out of this video. Hope you learned a little something. And if you have any questions at all, just reach out to us on Facebook. We're on Messenger. You can also send us an email. Go ahead and go to our website. You can send us an email through the site. And if you're a subscriber, we'll definitely get you out a bunch more videos on how to build this, this stock scooter into a into a high-performance machine. So again, Jeremy Vinup with J&J Power Sports. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. All right, we're back. I finished buttoning up the scooter, put everything back in, I got the seat back on it. We are ready to go out and give this thing a test with the new high-performance parts in it, the speed pack. So let's go out and give this thing a quick test and see what kind of numbers that we get.